Good afternoon, good evening. Today is Friday, 13th of January, the last day of the month, and a Friday, so that usually means a lot of volatility. Um, I will do a review of what happened today and a little bit about what happened this week. Um, First, let's have a look at the daily graph. So, as you can see, 3 days ago we tested all-time high. That was the FMOC day. And as we could expect, the bears sold it. They've had good luck, or they've been able to selling before. So they came when the market came here, they sold. Um, and the question is what will happen next week, right? Is this a big reversal? Probably not. We have seen it before. Um, but yes, it was an interesting reversal, and we'll get a lot of explanations that it was because of Max 7 numbers, whatever. But as we can see, well, what probably happened here that we reached a double top and bears sold and we got a reversal. Let's look a bit closer on what happened this week. So Wednesday, FMOC day. So it looked a little bit negative after the press conference as expected, but then it reversed. You can see we had a strong reversal here at the end of the trading day. The day after, yeah, we got a pretty strong bear trend uh, and a reversal. That was yesterday. So this was explained by Microsoft, but actually a strong sell-off, but actually also a surprisingly strong reversal, right? And today, yeah, we have a we have a we also have a strong, not so strong sell-off perhaps, but yes, still a bear trend, and we got a double bottom here. Let's look at what happened more in detail today. So we are with bar 66. There is about 1 hour left of the trading day. Let me move this up. Okay. So bar 66. So what happened actually today? The market opened and we got a lot of trading range. So as you can see, we had a nice bear trend, but it's not really a strong bear trend, right? And we had a strong trading range in the first almost, yeah, about 1.5 hour of the day. Um, so the market wanted to go down to low of yesterday, almost made it, but not quite. When we got down here, we can see that we had a strong reaction, right? This is a pretty good bar to buy down here, good reversal bar, and we have had several attempts to reverse. So this is more like a broad bear trend. Let me also just mark the important bar, 1:45 Eastern time. So let me see. starting here, the low of this bar and the high up here. So this usually means that we have an important range, right? Yeah. So what will happen next? If I should do anything now, I would probably be long. So we have a second entry long here. First, you could also say this is first entry, we have a second entry, we have a third. So, but we may still have some bears who were still short here on bar 64. But 65 is a pretty strong bar. So what is happening now? Are they trying to trap us into a long position? Let's see. Best thing as usual is to wait and see how this bar will close. But some bulls, several bulls will be long here above 65. So no matter how this bar 66 will close, they would bulls will like a break even, so they will buy. Maybe not immediately, but they will buy when we get down here. So market has moved within a range of 300 points today. If we compare it to yesterday, it's not that much. Yesterday it moved from 26,000 and down to, it moved 600 points. Today, 300 points. What we can also see here, that 26,000 is of course a very important number. It was hovering at the FMOC day, was just hovering around 26,000. And this bar is pretty late. It's at 10 at the close of the market. We got a really big sell-off, right? One bar and more than 100 point in the Nasdaq. That is that is strong, but it was immediately reversed. So we got the test back to 26,000 and the market wanted to move up, but it was not strong enough. Got a double top and a sell-off yesterday. So let's have a look at the close of 66. Well, if you were long up here, what do you do now? Difficult to buy 66, right? But there are many desperate bulls here that want to get out and they're buying. But at one point they would sell. They are looking for break even. And you can also see here market just reached a big round number, 600. So if I should do anything now, the best thing is probably to be short. I think that, yeah, bulls are already selling. But if we look here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 bull bars. And we have some inside bars now. We'll break out to the upside or the downside. Probably the downside. Also, what is likely to happen a day like today is that 69 strong close. We will get an attempt from the bulls to reverse in a moment, but let's see if we can get a surge down here. Could be last chance for bears. They've had like 3 legs down. 1, 2, 3. So it could be just a very fast movement down. Looks a bit like exhaustion. Again, a strong close. But you can see we have bias down here also. I'm not crazy about this. Will I get my 20 points? Let's see. Yeah, I got it. So a nice double bottom. Is that enough? Will the bears push it all the way down? It could be too early. Maybe I bought too early, but I think the market wants to test the pink line again. So let's see how it closed. It closed not great, but at least in the upper half of the bull bar. It was a bull bar, pretty strong. I'll be taking some profit up here. And the situation one is really tempted just to sell, right? You want to get something. But it is likely that market will retest the breakout. Or we could get a pullback just before. But it's looking good. Not great. Not what you hope to see. I think I have to lower my risk here. Also getting the time of the day where it's best just to stop trading, right? We have 4 ordinary bars left and then the 3 additional ones from 4 to 4:15. So perhaps this was just a break-even event from the the bears. Yeah, I didn't like that one. It looks like this doji up here. I think I'll just close half position. It's a doji, it could go both ways, right? Closed half. So we are just at the low of this trading range, the pink area. And we have seen it before, right? We could get rejection and go lower, or it could shoot up again, like it's doing right now. So bulls would definitely like to reach the top, even if it's in the last minutes of the trading day, because then it will just be like a 50% retracement from the low of the day. And they can then hope to go higher next week, what they probably will, and test 26,000 again. What we don't want here is a repetition of this top, right? Here we had some weak tops and we got a reversal. So we want to get up here, close high. So we are getting close to this breakout point area. And there's also a good chance that we will test the moving average, 20-bar moving average. Yeah, so we got it. Got the test. And what's next? Usually we see a rejection, right, when we touch the moving average, but this looks pretty good. So there's also a fight now. If you cannot go to the top, maybe you can at least try to get to 50%. Which is not exactly, but yeah, you can see it, 50%. So should I take profit at 50%? Or should I take my 100 points? At the top of this strong bull bar. As I said, the market wants to test back, right? Bulls wanted back to get back at the top of this bar, and it seems that they're getting it. So I will take those 100 points and call it a day. And move my stop to break even, of course. It was a nice reversal, but it is a trading range environment. Yeah, we got it. We got those 100, and we exactly tested the top of 65. Will it move higher? Yeah, it's possible. This bar is getting big. Bulls are aiming at the top of the range. Bears are panicking out now. They know that bulls want to get up here, and then they will sell. And bears will sell with them. Right, want to go up here. Nice close. Ten minutes left. Problem with bar 76 is that it's almost too big, right? But if there will be buyers at 53% and at 50%, so yeah, first buyers at 33%, as you can see. Exactly. And that happens when bulls are strong. But we could go down to 50% and all the way down to 63%. That's a better way to draw it. If I should buy anything here, I would buy at 66%, just about here, which is also the moving average. Now we moved above the moving average, of course. So the moving average is support. But do I want to buy with 7 minutes left? It is likely that we will get at least back to the top of bar 76. And we are at 66% now. Will there be buyers down here? Some bulls have to buy, right? So just for the example, I bought small, very small down here, stop loss. Okay, you saw that? Bears that just wanted this price, just wanted the low of the range. Last bar, some bulls have to buy, but I'm out. I'm closing this. So will we get back to the top of this range? Also look what happened here. Market just tested 600, right? Bull sold and bear sold with them. Got lucky, got all the way, got 100 points, right? In 6 minutes, they got 100 points. Not bad. Okay, folks, that's all for today. So have a great weekend and see you next week.